Everyone, Simon here, welcome back to a new episode of Europa Barbarorum playing with Rome, or Romans. So we're in summer 178 BC and we're gonna go on with this campaign. Last time, as far as I recall, we were on a conquer path against the Parthians, and we're having still a lot of things to do over there. Now this is how the campaign map looks like at this moment in time. Let's activate the script. So here we are at the war with Parthians, but as you can see, it seems that they could attack us at any moment. We'll see if they're gonna do this. We're just gonna try to survive as much as possible. Also with this general, we could try to move forward. I would like to moving forward against this Salman here, because I'm not quite sure that we're gonna make it or that it's gonna be easy to do. We also got another general here and another one that will arrive next turn. Of course, our troops will also move very slowly, simply because of the forces that they have with them, of the siege artillery that they are carrying. That's why they're just gonna move very slowly. I got another army that we're sending for retraining down here. Here, for example, we can recruit in Karali. We can recruit a lot of Sardinian infantrymen. And we also got a very nice price reduction here, so let's use it and let's build some stuff here that seem to be relatively cheap. I'm gonna build everything. Got this 40 and something years old general and got plenty of denarii. So let's go on with the campaign to the next episode. You see that we have conquered almost all of Britannia, the Roman province of Britannia. Oh no, this is a betrayal. Oh shit, the situation has got much worse right now. Now they're also at war with Syracuse. That's what they got here. Persian hoplites, 26 total defense. Right, that means that we're gonna have to get rid of Syracuse first, because they are staying in our way, or on our way. As long as we're not yet at war with Pontus, I think we can attack Syracuse and then march against the Parthians. Now this is gonna be a huge help for the Parthians. Our job is gonna become even more complicated now against the Parthians. This is such a bad thing. But nevertheless, we're just gonna have to move forward. So this is another strange thing that happened here. There you go, guys. So I'm just gonna have to send these guys forward. Where are the archers? I just send the archers over there. Docks. Docks will stay here. And we're gonna send a lot of guys to try to defend in this area. You know what, let me just start a battle already. And we're just gonna send the guys right away. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to defend here. No, wait a minute. I want also to send the legionaries in this direction. So since they're already attacking, what is the matter with these guys? Oh shit. What a big mistake. So they have already started firing. Now I'm gonna have a difficult battle down here, make no mistake. This is going to be difficult. Luckily they don't have the best of troops, so I think we might be able to defend them, to defeat them. They were supposed to take a lot of casualties here because we're firing on them like hell. They got also a Parthian late elite cataphracts, 81 units of them. As you can see, our guys are just firing on them. I think they were supposed, they lost already 12% of their men. This is a good thing here at the beginning of the game. These guys could also fire. I don't understand why they're not firing. They could easily fire them. And our legionaries are also firing from this area. And they got a Hellenistic native spear levy as their captain unit. So they are fighting with our heavy infantry mercenary Greek hoplite phalanx. Now listen, this guy's also forward, and these guys are still firing. Let's also send our cavalry forward. And now I'm gonna have to wait a little bit, it's going to take some time. But as you can see, they are still losing a lot of men down here. These guys are not firing anymore. Maybe we're gonna move them out of here. Let's move them out of here. Maybe these guys will be able to fire. Antisiniani could also fire. I just don't understand why they're not doing it. They are actually doing it, but just a little bit, not too much. There are some that are actually getting drunk. Or they are falling from the bridge. Look, such as this guy. This guy is just about to drown. They are getting drowned. And these guys too. Look at them, they're just dying, and then it's unbelievable. This guy, for example, is going to drunk, and he did. This guy too. They are killing themselves or something. And then they are being taken by the river, although we don't have this animation of bodies being taken by the river. They're just standing there, actually. Actually, we do have. The ones that are falling, I think, in the river from the bridge. This is what we can see. The rest, they're just here on the bottom of the river. Take a look at this thing. Take a look at this thing. This is so funny. Yeah, they're just falling down there. Look at this. Such as this guy. He's gonna get himself drowned. There you go. He just fell to his death, and this is what's gonna happen with the rest of them. I think their captain will also die, and I should just see this battle get over with, like until we're gonna take all of them. Such as is happening to this Eastern Axeman. These guys are also firing. This is a good thing. And the ballista, I think, is also firing. Oh, one has been killed. Yeah, we're taking casualties because of the ballista. They are firing at our post-Marian re-enlisted veterans cohort Evocata. Unfortunately, we're losing a lot of men because of our ballista. I have an idea. Let's just move our ballista a little bit in that area, so that they're gonna have a better fire, better shot, so that they wouldn't kill our cohorts Evocata unit. Because this is not a good thing. Uranium spearmen and Hellenistic natives. They also got a unit of elite Carthage. I mean at least one unit. We might have actually more. More than one unit. Basically it says that they are surrounded, but it says that they are still fired, and our ballista is doing a great job from this area. Now they can have a better shot without us having any collateral damages to this cohort's avocata. They still got so many units, but I think that once their general is gonna fall, then it's gonna be all over. They're not gonna be able to do anything else. Unfortunately, we're taking a lot of casualties down here. That is a very big problem and trouble. I want to send our cavalry a bit closer to them. Oh, they don't have fire at will. That's why they didn't fire, because they don't have any fire at will activated. Now they will fire. And I think that we're also losing a lot of town watch units. Meaning these guys here. We're just losing a lot of them. I don't understand why. I think they must be fighting here in the force line against these Persian hoplites. And you see that the enemy is still losing some men because they are getting drowned here. This Parthian, nice Parthian spearmen, Eastern medium cavalry. Look at them, they're just getting drowned. They have no escape. This is one of the bugs of this game. If you're gonna fight on a bridge, this is what might happen to your troops. Luckily, we don't have the same problem right here because our troops are far away from the river. Now the time will pass a little bit faster. And I think they are trying to push even harder into our troops. We're also starting to lose some men down here. But I think they were doing just fine. 91 Hellenic spearmen. Persian hoplites 85, and I think they'll also arrive with their native phalanx, but also their cataphracts are arriving. We also got more and more experience with our what's left of our unit. I'm also losing some Antesigliani, unfortunately, which I thought they're gonna be very heavy experience, something like Triari. Okay, now more and more of them are retreating. This is good. We got just only 2 units retreating, and our guys are fighting even with an even bigger morale than before. Unfortunately, we can also lose this mercenary unit here of mercenary Greek hoplite phalanx. I wonder if we're going to be able to replenish them somehow. I think we should be able to do that. I'm also going to use this unit of Rorari, which do not matter that much. And we lost them. I think we're gonna lose this guy as well. And since that our town watch are also doing a great job. We're also losing. We have lost 8% of the troops. They have lost 54. And they're just about to lose their entire army once that... as you can see, they are just retreating, but I think they are retreating on the wrong direction. They were supposed to retreat towards our units here. Oh, since that all of them are actually retreating, let me just send our general to wipe them out in order to get a lot of experience with our general as we speak. Of course, I'm gonna continue the battle because we're gonna have to make sure that we're gonna kill all of them. This is a very important moment now that we are also at war with Seleucids. It is very important that we're gonna destroy their entire armies. So let's go after that. Just one Iranian spearman. And our general also got a little bit of experience down here. This is really good. That was a really good battle. This is that we managed to win the battle here. It was like some kind of heroic battle. We lost 300 men. They have lost 2,600, like all of them. So all of their army will be completely destroyed. Also some experience with some Triari and the general. Battle of Mesopotamia, 178 BC. Let's see what's gonna happen next, if the Parthians will keep attacking us, because they are sending troops from all over the place here. Victory! No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And we didn't make too much money, only 28,000. Now, we have broken our alliances also with Macedons and with the Arabians. Basically, we got no alliance right now. We could have only enemies. So we are on our own, and we have only enemies. We have been betrayed by Seleucids, but not yet by Macedonians. This could also happen, though. We could be betrayed also by Macedonians, but this didn't happen just yet. So let's see. In fact, I had let me send him back to Macedon and try to make peace with them. First of all, let's try to make peace with the Greeks. No, they don't want to do it. Then let's send them back to Macedons. I want to send him back to Pella. We will of course make a peace with the Dacians as well. This is going to be a very important diplomat, because this could bring us a little bit of success on this campaign map. A spy has died in Media. Doesn't matter. We're gonna recruit another spy. Family member died in Demetrius. I don't understand, how did that happen? Was he too old or what? We're just gonna recruit more troops here. We're gonna have to be careful because the Macedons could also attack us, and especially the Seleucids. It is time to return to Rome. Our restless warmonger, Decius Messala, and they are also besieging us here now as we speak. Question is, what can we do here? Now, if you're gonna attack with this army, we could get them, we can destroy this army for sure. We got a lot of troops inside, and I think that we can do it. That way we're gonna weaken the Parthians with their armies, and maybe we're gonna be able to get into this area with this army and go towards Carax. That would be very important. Now, the same thing we can do here. We could attack the Macedon with their elite army right here, but I don't know whether we should just wait, because they got anyway another big army, and they got only Antiochia and Carcatiocerta and perhaps some other towns in there. But if you're gonna take Antiochia, that would be really good, and this is what I'm gonna try to do actually next. Let me just see. I think we're gonna risk too much attacking them. In fact, I think they're gonna take this settlement anyway, because we're not gonna be able to defend what we got right here. I think it's very improbable. If you're gonna take this settlement, I'm gonna have some real trouble. I'm gonna have to force an attack on them. They can... Wow, look at these units. Defense 40. This is the first time I see at a Europa Barbarorum campaign game a unit, Seleucid Elite Armored Infantry, with defense 40. Defense 25. I mean, their units are absolutely badass, like completely badass units. So, I don't know what to do here. Shall we launch an attack in an open field? They also got heavy cavalry and heavy chariots here. 30 defense. Because it's gonna be all over if you're gonna attack them here. Might be all over. Now, I could send this army here and try to force them to attack me, which I don't know if they're gonna do. And I just gonna try to stay and defend inside the town. I think we're gonna do better if you're gonna defend inside the town somehow. I'm not quite sure, but maybe. Now, we cannot take any mercenaries just now. We could theoretically send some troops from here and try to attack. Got a spy and assassin, and we can try to attack around here in Tarsos. This is what has happened. Logistician Spurius Ascelinos in Roma, but he doesn't do anything. He's not moving. He can move a lot. 20% movement. Idiot Savant, -1 from Scalar, 10% bonus. Titus Marcellus. Dancer. Kneosina. Alright, you know, he's staying inside the building. He's gonna get a lot of bonuses. This is really good. And we have 2 more units of legionaries have been recruited. And a lot of retraining units. Now, the situation now has become precarious. We are at war basically with almost every faction. So this is a very dangerous situation.
At your service.
How old is this boy? 55. He's not gonna live long. Okay.
Imperator.
21,000 projected profits. Alright, now the question is, shall we attack here? Because we could just drive them back, and I'm pretty sure they don't have the best of armies. Wait a minute, we're gonna have to fight on a bridge? I cannot see, but it seems that they are not on the bridge. The bridge is here. Let's attack them. No, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna flee. They're not gonna stand and fight. But this is okay if you're gonna, you know, liberate this settlement. This is going to be good because we're just gonna get some more troops, and we should just have our troops here so that we shouldn't be able to recruit any other units as mercenaries. Instead, we're gonna get troops from inside the settlement. Right, so we got some cavalry down here on our general, and they are also having a lot of cavalry. A lot of hippies. Let's send them back. Our general is a very good general. So they're gonna try to attack us, or they're gonna think again because our reinforcements arrive. In fact, I think they're gonna flee. And instead they are attacking with only a few of their units. So let me just go with our general and crush them. That native spearman unit, I think... No, they are not fleeing yet. Yeah, I think they are fleeing right now. Now, I want to go and kill that spearman unit. Let me send our cavalry forward as well. 151, I think they are just butchering our general. Doesn't look good at all. We just move back a little bit and then we're gonna attack them again. We're gonna, of course, try to flee. Hang on a second, we have still got the cavalry unit here. We'll just go after them. Good, and I think they are done. So we have managed to capture 2 of their units, the rest would manage to retreat. Let's send this guy as well, not to finish this excuse me. Not to finish this faster. And just I thought we're gonna defeat them, and then we have released this settlement. Let's end the battle. So they have lost just a few men. This is not a big deal. But I think that we're just lucky that we won this. Good. Now, this settlement is also liberated. But this is the first time where we're gonna be able to build and stuff like that. Now, I can move with this army here or leave them here. Let me just see first of all, because we can recruit some men here. I could actually move them down here, but they could still attack us on a bridge. That way we're gonna keep them busy. And this is the army with whom they have retreated, and they're of course sending even more armies. The question is also whether we should move on with this army or just stay where we are. And I think that staying where we are is better. Now, we got better troops here, but population here is 15,000 in Syracuse, and it's still increasing. So we should send, let's say, 2 more units that are poor units, poor represented. We should send them forward. Just want 2 of them only. That man. And then we're gonna start recruiting some men down here. Let's have these 2 units first. And that way we have increased the army of this man as well, with also a unit of mercenary Hellenic phalanx. This would be very helpful. And then we're gonna wait, because they will attack coming from everywhere. In fact, they're not gonna be able to pass. They could come, of course, from here. That is also true. There you go. They have moved back. With this guy, we can move and attack them there, but I don't want to take the risk because I don't think that we can move very far away, honestly. So we will have to be careful. I would say let's just wait here to see. They still gonna send forces. I really want to gather our forces before we're gonna attack. Here we might have a battle. Here, of course, before they're gonna besiege us, I'm gonna, of course, have to recruit some more men here. And here as well. A few cheap units, but it's better to have cheap units than have no units.
Sir! Imperatores! Sir! Orders!
Now, can I get any mercenaries there? That is a very big problematic situation. Alright, let's get our units down there. You're gonna move down here, embark in here, and then move forward. Over there, for example. This guy is also gonna bring some armies. And then we're gonna send them back in here. I cannot do it. Okay, we're gonna send these guys back to Italy first. He also got another army that is arriving. With these guys, hopefully we're gonna be able to take Seleucia. And let's see what else do we have here. Now, theoretically, Seleucia is not well defended, but it's gonna be well defended with this army here. That Seleucid army, so we're gonna have to be careful with that. Now, of course, I want to go towards it. First, we're gonna need a lot of mercenaries. It's going to be necessary, so let's get some of them. So now we're gonna have a big army down here. This is going to be a big investment into mercenaries, but I think that this is important because that way we should be able to launch an attack on Seleucids. Now let's just get some troops out of here as well, because very soon with this army we're gonna attack Seleucia. Unfortunately, we cannot move any farther. I could only get one unit of horsemen from this area, and that's it. We're gonna get more troops like okay, we can actually move farther here, for example. We got almost no population left here in Bosra. Gonna have to be careful with that expansion. Not to mention the spending of money is just enormous on troops here. But it is, as I said, very important, very necessary. Alright, so what else do we have here? This guy's moving forward. Now I'm gonna send all of our troops against them, that's for sure. I'm not gonna do any exception or something like that. We're just gonna send all of them down here. We got 2 more armies coming against the Parthians. I don't think they're gonna be able to do something. Now, I also don't want to take any troops from here because you never know what the Macedons will do. They might decide to attack us. So, but my plan was to take out the Dacians right here. I want to take the... So let's move on against them then. I could still get one more unit, maybe from here. No, they are just about to arrive. Unfortunately, they cannot make it. But I could send a unit from this area, for example. Let me send this Triarii, because Triarii are always good. Now I'm going to have a full army here. That's great. And with them, we're going to try to take Buridava from the Dacians in order to pull them back even more. And that way we're going to be able, perhaps, to attack. I'd also make peace with Pontus. Or make an alliance or something, we'll see. And this guy has also arrived here, but he has nothing to do here. There are no troops to take. He's just gonna stay there for the time being. I don't understand way too many troops against them. Alright. Now I have another army that is arriving here in Burdigala. I think we can just increase the tactic just a little bit more. In Lemonum as well, but in Lemonum we already have a very good public order. So I think that we're doing good. Now I don't know what the Germans will do. I think they definitely want to attack us. I have the feeling that we have enough troops here, so there's nothing that we can do right now. I think I'm just going to leave the situation the way it is. They are struggling to take out some of these settlements here, as far as I know. So they're not going to attack us anytime soon. And the last town in Irish that we could take. Yes, we can definitely take it, so let's take it. We have also opened the gates with our spies, so I think that this should be a very easy battle. Let's go on and take this. And then we're gonna move on, and we're gonna have to see what can we do against the Seleucids, and of course against the Parthians. Now, as you can see, the gates are open, which means that we can directly attack, which I'm not gonna just do. I want to send the rest of our rams somewhere else. He has also seen that the gates are opened. We can also attack them in this area. I'm just gonna start a battle. As you can see, the gates are open, but I don't want to attack through the gates. I just want to bring down the town. Now, let's see what we got here. Alright, looking good. So we don't really have any missile units in this army. We have indeed a very nice, wonderful, huge Roman army, but we don't have what I was expecting to have. Whatever, nevertheless, let me just send our troops forward, because we're gonna have to try with what we got to take them out. I think that very soon we're gonna be able to breach the gates. We got 2 units of Celtic naked spearmen there, so let's see what we're gonna do. We got basically troops everywhere. But once we're gonna breach the gates, it's gonna be much easier. I'm not sure if these archers, these Toxotai, are actually firing or not. This is the last barbarian battle being fought here in Ireland, at least for now. And the gates are down. The walls. So we're gonna try to get in this area inside. Let's hurry up with some of our units. Same thing here. Some guys are being butchered here, but I think they are also starting to fire. Yeah, because the problem is that they got a lot of troops down here. And they got some Celtic axemen firing. 2 units of Celtic axemen. And these are some Caledonian skirmishers that are also firing. They lost only 1. Now they're losing a little bit more. Let's see if we can get inside. Yeah, they're just about to breach it now. Also these Caledonians. It's got 2 units of Caledonian skirmishers. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 units of them. Alright, they have arrived with a lot of naked spearmen. How about you guys? Can you just move a little bit closer again? Hurry up. There you go. So these Hellenic medium skirmishers can also start firing with them. We have a lot of Celtic naked spearmen, but I think that our guys are doing a good job to fight them. That is looking much better. Now, let's get with these guys inside. They will be the first to get inside, and these guys too. I think the first battle is going to start. Right. Let's go. Gonna have to face them already. Let's do the triarchy to take those guys there as well. Gonna have to engage them everywhere. Alright, here the same thing. Let's just get inside. I'm just gonna have, as I said, I want to engage them everywhere. I can also get inside here. I'm not sure what this will bring, but let's just do it anyway. They should also go inside, and the principals as well. Also, I want to get inside of Germany in order to... There you go, so they are now retreating, so we're just going to try to directly attack them with our general. Gonna have to make sure that they're gonna be all killed. And thus, we're gonna be able to send some troops on the other side with the Triari in order to help with the war effort over there. So let's go. Hang on a second, I'm gonna have to go after them as well. There. This should go very easy, and we should be able to kill all of them very fast. Just a few of their units. Our general might also get some experience, although he's old, but he's gonna stay and govern here in this area, in Ireland. So since our guys are not doing a satisfying job here, they look very pathetic. So I want you to jump right into the battle. Good, so it seems that here we made it. Now we're gonna have to send our troops forward towards the town center where they still got a lot of troops. So let's just do that. Oh man, we got so many units here. Let me just send them right away. Over there then. In fact, I would like to send those guys in there. Let's see, I'm not sure which path they're gonna follow. That is looking much better. So we're gonna move forward with them as well. Let's just move, let's say, in there. Alright, you see, they did not free yet. Well, we can still bring our Principes closer. Here, they managed to break them, the Caledonians, against the Celtic Axemen. I think they must have less men over them, because they didn't make it. Okay, let's drop our Triari also into this battle, this Polybian Triari. And of course they are retreating now. Just moving forward. I have an idea, let me just go right here with the general and get rid of that unit over there as well. The Caledonian skirmishers fighting. They are trying to come after our general. You can stop there for now. And you, mister, just go and attack those Caledonian skirmishers as fast as you can. Hang on a second, I think they're gonna try to attack some of our units here. So they're gonna have to be prepared to face these druidic warriors. There you go, now I'm gonna have a very nice charge. Yeah, they are just fleeing now. Alright, so we are victorious. Everyone gonna be happy. Now let's just send our troops forward. Okay, good. So they are attacking us here. Now I'm gonna try to move forward in this area as well. Well, it has. And fast. Okay, just stay there, stay there. Let's just move closer here. They got, I think, only a few units left in this area. Now let's see if we can move on. Okay, you can stop there, and you can stop there. Come on, Equiteds, are you gonna arrive or what? I want you to launch a very nice old-fashioned charge into their back. Let's charge. Let's send the Kaitrati as well. This is not the best of charges. Or it is. They are retreating. The druids are retreating. See, they are helpless. Their captain died so easily. Captain Branos. Alright, that was a nice victory. Now, let's move forward then. Let's move right there, for example. I thought I was sending also this guy. They're moving just, they're exhausted. They're moving so slowly. We got a lot of levy units. And principes, but not legionaries, not yet. We will have them very soon. And they have attacked us here. Let's move forward then. See how far away we're gonna be able to move. We got 2 more units here, so I think Celtic Naked Spearmen and Goidelic Levy Spearmen. Not sure what that is, but I think it must be also a very cheap Spearman unit. My god, they're firing like hell. Let's attack them. Let's start the final battle. It's gonna take a lot anyway. I can also try to charge them from the back here with our general. Not sure if this is gonna bring much, but it does make us gonna return. I think the general is killing a lot. Yeah, he's got some experience as well. Let's move him back, and then we're gonna charge again. Unfortunately, this is not a nice charge. This is just terrible. He has lost a lot of bodyguards. I don't understand what these guys are doing. They were supposed to kill them like immediately. This doesn't bring anything. These guys are still firing. Okay, let's attack with this unit of some knights. Let's move forward with the troops anyway. Just terrible. This is just because we have a unit that are these guys here. Just send them forward as well. Must be this Hastati, yes. Okay, so basically they are encircled. I mean, so that means that we should win the battle without any trouble. And then we should be able to move forward. And the last charge will belong to the general. I think he's there. There you go. Just one little charge from the general. And we managed to win the battle. Clear victory. We have lost 300 men. That was a very nice battle. And only our general got 1 point of experience. Mine matcha.
This land is Roman.
We got here Holy Hill of Tara, increased in tradable goods. Although we don't have too much money after this. And the Britons, they didn't even manage to capture this. Can you believe that? They send our spies forward as well. To do. Oh, there is another settlement here. Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna go back down here because there is another settlement down here. So there are 2 settlements now in Ireland. Now this looks very interesting, which means that we will have to send another army here. Judgment enforcement. Feast of the family tribe. Fortress Temple of Crom. Vordigala. Good, now the town is ours. Retinue is spent, heroic saver, talented leader, and resistance is futile. That's this old general here, 57 years old. He's a very good one. As I said, we're gonna need to send another general. Well, let's see, who can we or shall we send? Because we don't have any other... I don't know, we don't have 2 generals any other way. Wait a minute, I think we had some general or 2 around here. Let me just check. No, not really. But I just thought that we had a general that we could send somewhere. Or perhaps in Italy. No, I think we have sent all of them in this area. Now, that being said, I'm gonna need the general, I'm gonna need it now. Now we could send this dude here with his massive army. I wouldn't like to send him though. Well, I'm just gonna wait. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. We are in 178 BC and we're gonna move forward with this campaign. Because we have the possibility to do so. Now I have another rebellion here. Paraitanon. Now we can of course recruit some more men. What do we have here? We have a general. 50 years old. Let's just recruit another general and decrease the tax rate. That's what we can do now, for example. For instance. Oh, I knew that. So they left the siege and they are attacking our captain here. Of course, they're gonna wipe us out here. But I guess we're just gonna win a little bit of time against the Seleucids. Time to bring in more armies. Now, we're not gonna be able to defend against this Hellenistic Royal Foot Guards. But the more units we're gonna destroy to Seleucids, the less they're gonna be able to retrain in Seleucia. Simply because they got only 1 town or 2 left, and they cannot train anything. They cannot train too many troops at once.
They are right to be proud, for they are worthy foes. That army comprises a full quarter of our foes' warriors. Is that the best that they can do? These old women, beardless youths, and craven dogs? I think we will grow weary of killing today. They will try to cross in force. This we cannot allow. They must fail. There are
Okay, now this is gonna be a very difficult battle. Let's see how can we prepare for it. Oh, but we got some of these guys here. Let's start the battle then. I'm gonna send everything we got over there. Already coming. Mr. Skirmishers, they are trying to arrive as fast as possible in order to wipe us out here. Gonna have to spare our cavalry. Maybe with the help of our cavalry, we're gonna be able to do a good thing here. The battle has started. It doesn't look good at all, actually. They are just desperate trying to break our army like in seconds in order to finish the job. Yeah, unfortunately our guys seem to be simply butchered. Okay, these guys are now staying in place. Important is to kill as many of them as possible, which I don't think I'm gonna do very easily. But we'll try. 120 Hellenistic Royal Foot Guards. I think that many of them are just falling off the bridge because they have simply too many. And they also got the chariots arriving there in their chariots. So no matter what, we're gonna bring them a huge damage. Even if we're gonna lose this battle, they're gonna suffer a lot. Their entire army is going to be almost butchered down here. Our guys are suffering the most, unfortunately. But I mean, what can I do? I mean, we really have to send them. There you go, just put your phalanx into work, and that's perfect. In order to kill a little bit more of this Royal Hellenistic Foot Guard. They're also firing, I think, with their carriers, but I think that most of them are just being drowned here because they got too many units. That is something I had never ever have seen before at Total War series, especially at Rome Total War or Europa Barbarorum, that there are so many units that they are just drowning in this river. This is a tragedy for the mighty Seleucus and the follower of Alexander the Great. Even the cavalry is drowning, simply because they have too many units and they are not passing all of them on the goddamn bridge, so they are just falling off the bridge into the river. That is an apocalyptic site here. Now they got the captain, do they? Companion cavalry? No, I think they got the general. No, this is the captain right there. They got no general there. Alright, let's just send also our skirmishers into this quarter mile. Let's just already... Or shall I just wait a little bit? Let me just wait a little bit and then I'm gonna send them later. I'm gonna bring our cavalry a little bit closer. Maybe they're also gonna be able to fire. Even if they're gonna fire only... Take a look how many of them died. This is such a tragic sight, man. A lot of Seleucid flags are floating on the river. Going onto the sea, perhaps. Losses 30% already from their mighty, enormous Seleucid army. Because make no mistake, they're not going to be able to have another army like that. They're not going to have time for that. Look at them how they are falling off the bridge here. This looks like 300 and his Spartans. With those persons falling off the cliffs of Thermopylae. Okay, use your phalanxes again. Come on, use your phalanxes. No, they're not using any phalanx. It looks pathetic, man. Alright, let's just send these guys as well in order to save the day. Oh, look at them, how many are just falling off the bridge, and they are still taking some casualties because of our archers and stuff. What is the matter here? This doesn't look good at all. The Royal Hellenistic Royal Foot Guards, they are fighting extraordinary. And our guys are just also moving towards the river. This is not a bad thing. How about if I'm gonna tell them to stop? Are they gonna stop? And again. There you go. Use your phalanxes. Come on, you can do this. They're just gonna move forward. That's the problem. 88 Hellenistic Royal Foot Guards. 133 Hellenic Heavy Spearmen. 117 Royal Foot Guards. 138. 132. 130. They got only this kind of troops, but I think they are still losing men. They are still falling off the cliffs. If they're gonna lose like 50% after this battle, this is gonna be a great thing. If not sure if we're gonna be managed to achieve that. What the bloody hell are you doing? You're just moving back and forth. Okay, these guys are just standing there. Basically, they were supposed to be somehow in a circle, right? Look how many losses they got only because of fighting on the bridge on this river. Eastern skirmishers are fleeing, that's a good thing. Okay, let's attack with these guys as well, with these hombres as well. And we're also gonna attack with these guys too. So let's go over there. We're gonna have to take the risk because we're gonna lose anyway. All of these units, so not gonna be any difference. 76 Royal Hellenistic Foot Guards. 42% killed. We're just going towards the best of situation. So as you can see, this mercenary Cretan archers, they have so much ammunition. This is so great. They're just firing from the rear. I mean from the flank here, from the right flank, our right flank. They managed to kill a lot of the enemies. They're just also being killed and they are falling into the river. Also because they are being killed by our archers. Skirmisher cavalry are being killed, but also companion cavalry are being killed in some Scythic area, the chariots as well. I hear they got some eastern skirmishers, but they're not able to come too close with them to fight. That doesn't look good for Syracuse. Oh god, we have some guys that are retreating now. Who's retreating? All these guys, 200 of them. This is such a pathetic view. This wasn't supposed to happen, actually. We just have so many units. So they are falling off the cliff. But they are still having a lot of men, and they are still being able to butcher our men here. It's gonna be very difficult to defeat this army, even if we're gonna fight on a bridge. However, I think that if we would have some better units, we could have defeated them. Like a general and just stronger infantry, such as legionaries or so. Oh no, they are also retreating. All of our guys are retreating now. Now I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't want the battle to end that fast. I think that almost all of our troops are retreating now. These guys are the only one to... No, they are also retreating. I think this battle is over much sooner than I thought, unfortunately. I don't know what else can I do now except just stand there and fight with our general. But it doesn't really look very good now. Our archers are also out of supplies. I'm gonna have to sacrifice them. I don't know what else can I do except sacrifice them, because otherwise we're gonna lose the entire battle. Let's see, are they still falling off the cliffs here? Yeah, from time to time. They have lost 54% of them. I would like to be that way, to be true. 66 Royal Hellenistic Foot Guards. They are losing, of course. Some of them are also coming with their heavy cavalry. Pushing forward. Now our general is gonna get into the battle now. This is going to be a lot more difficult if you're gonna lose our general. These guys will also take part in the battle, and our general is fighting directly. At least you're gonna be able to defeat some of this Hellenistic light lancers or so. That would be really good. Now I can also have to take care of our cavalry, because I would like to charge them with our cavalry. Let's move them back. Come on, you should be able to come back. I mean, we didn't really lose that much. Losses 58%. This is looking good. I think they are still falling off the cliffs here, off the bridge. Oh man, it's a lot of them falling. That is a tragedy for them to fight like that, but they are still being able to look at Scythic chariots. These are also being killed. Where are these guys? Here. Now I can try to charge them with our cavalry. What's the matter? Did I just... Our captain is also being butchered. Let me just charge them with some of our cavalry. I am gonna sacrifice our cavalry as well. It's gonna be all or nothing, right? Important is to keep them as much on the bridge, because the more we're gonna keep them on the bridge, I think the more of them are going to die. So they got 63% losses, which is of course really good. But now they're not falling anymore because they're doing great. If you could bring another army on this bridge, maybe we're gonna be able to kill them. What is the matter? These guys have also retreated. I'm gonna try one last attack. Some of them are also retreating. Many of our men are also fleeing. This is looking pathetic. Come on guys, what are you doing up there? Now they're not losing any more men on the bridge because the congestion has been resolved. These guys are also exhausted. They're not gonna fight long. They have anyway very poor morale. At least they could bring down like a carriot or two. It's all over. They just retreat as well with these guys because I don't want to sacrifice them. I want to let them fight another day. I'm gonna try to withdraw all of them. Close defeat. They have lost indeed more than half of their army. There was a nice battle of Syria in 178 BC. This is indeed a marvelous battle because they have such an epic army. I never seen a stronger army in this campaign ever. Alright, let's continue. We had to retreat. Palava also didn't attack us. And we got a suitable husband. He's old as fuck. So I'm gonna decline it. Faction leader died in Lepki. Oh my god, now we have a real trouble down here. I just recruit some of these units. And we're gonna have a good public order now that we're gonna have some troops in Lepki. Caius Flaccus has died. Agent found in Rhodos, Pontus. But I think the public order here is good. And should be even better. We got a family member. Maybe if we're gonna get him out, it's gonna be a better situation. So we made a little bit of profit, but all in all we're losing money, and we're losing like a lot of money. I think I'm gonna have to suspend further recruitment. New faction leader Caius Corpulentus, where is he? He's in Messana, right here. I see that these things are costing more than usual. It was supposed to cost... That's unbelievable. Whatever. Lucius Cotta is consul, +2 influence in Veldidena. Goldsmith, Titus Marcellus. Oh, we got... this is a general. Okay, we could recruit some generals here. This is really good. Because I think I'm gonna recruit even more of them. We need a lot of generals down here in Cydonia. Titus Marcellus also had his geometer. This is this youngster here. That's good, because having more generals here, this is going to be a very good thing. And then let's move on. Let's see what happened here. First of all, with Seleucids. Now, this guy came from the middle of nowhere here. He's 44 years old. He's a faction leader. Alright. And this army we managed to almost destroy, but not completely destroy. Now they're recruiting, of course, even more units. And they got more units right there. So what we need is to retrain this army, and again, of course, retrain it like not in Bosra, here, for example. Although here we can retrain only these native guys, native spirits. What about in Jerusalem? The same thing. So in Damascus, this is the best way, the best place to retrain them. We also got 2 generals, so I'm gonna get one out. Gonna send them in and try to retrain some of them. The good point is that we also get can get some mercenaries and then move back over there. We're gonna need mercenaries, that is for sure. Because we don't really have too many troops down here. And he's a Hellenic Elite General. Now, with him, we could just move forward. And then Maybe we're gonna be able to get back to that that bridge. No, we cannot build anything down here, but they can also cannot move that far away. Gonna send them another unit of cavalry. Now we're not gonna be able to train them, so let's just send them back here then. Here we got only 13 of them. Oh, and we got this guy as well. Okay, with this guy we can move forward, but of course we're also gonna need more troops. We can also get some more mercenaries, as always. I think I'm gonna take this this mercenary battalions. We got, of course, a lot of population, but these guys cannot just move on forward. And basically, next turn might be able to attack them, but of course it's going to be difficult to defeat all these armies. But we're going to have to take risk. Basically, we have two armies, we could unite them together and attack them together. That's what I'm going to look for, but I think I'm going to do this next turn. I mean, right now we are out of moves. Important is to go and besiege Antiochia. If you're going to do this, this is going to be absolutely great. Let's just train all of them here because they have taken some attrition. And you see what is going on here with Parthians. It seems nothing. We got the armies that we have. Oh, I could send this guy here. Take the risk and send him towards Carax and try to take it. He's got open road, so let's send him. We got a full army, very strong. I think we might be able to take him. I don't understand what is going on here. Let's just do it the other way around then, because I just think that we're not moving forward. At least we can take some mercenaries to resist in case they will attack us. And how about here? Here we're doing also very good. So let's send more troops to this man here. But we'll be able to recruit some more men as well. Good. Now we can train some more units as well. So 2 more units around here. We're gonna have a big army, by the way. And of course, what I'm trying to do is to make this army here actually stronger. He's got only the rest of his troops, but I think that we can make it stronger. Maybe we're gonna try to sneak out and arrive and defeat them here. Alright, now, do we have any other troops coming in? Because we're gonna need reinforcements here. We're gonna need them very fast. This one is moving back, and we were supposed to have our own ship that is transporting some troops that will need to be reinforced in here. We're still recruiting some units here. Let me just send some of them to this guy. Doesn't really look good at all. 70%. We're gonna be alright here. We'll also get even more reinforcements if you want. Let's get some. So we're already losing a lot of money, but what can I do? And yes, reinforcements are arriving anyway, so this looks good. We also got some troops here that are able to move. And we're also able to besiege this settlement here. No, unfortunately we cannot assault it somehow. They got relatively good units inside, so I think I would just prefer to stay and besiege them and just wait. Their situation seems to be stable. we had a full army coming in down here, so we'll send it towards or closer to Rome than needed. And I wanted to send another general in the northern to take this other town. For that, I'm gonna need to recruit another general, and as far as I know, I can recruit it here. Let's just recruit it. Now we have 2 generals. Send someone out. What is this here? Family member. Right, we don't have 2 generals somewhere else. Here also not. Except here. Actually, I can send a German general and recruit another one then. This 24 years old German general should leave, and we're gonna recruit another one. Or actually, no, I gotta recruit a unit of German spearmen. That'll be alright. Yeah, the investments are just too high, too big, so I'm not gonna make them. Let's see if we're gonna send in some troops. Everything will be alright. I'm not gonna send troops from this area because you're gonna need to put up a defense over there. Alright, since that he's accepting more troops. And that will be the last. Alright, that's enough. Now he's just gonna arrive in here, this German general. 24 defense. He's whatever, an infantryist, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's send the spy forward, and we're gonna send him down here, get some more troops from Brother Sporios, and then from London, and then we think we're gonna try to conquer completely Ireland. And we're able to move on to the next turn. We are in 177 BC. I think that we're doing just great right here, but we still got some trouble with the public order. First of all, in Kyrene, let's just have this. Still 30. Now it's gonna be 7. That's good. Also in Luxus, right? Lixus. No, Lixus. Alright. Situation is gonna be stable in Lixus for now. Also gonna build that. And expenses are again exceeding our income, like a lot. But we have to invest if you really want to move forward and advance this campaign. Oh, I forgot about those troops in Alexandria to retrain them, and about that dude here. He has to move anyway. Now the Arabs want something. Let's see what they want. Nothing. And the Syracuse think they can come and attack Tarsus. They can try to take it. The Parthians are besieging us again. However, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get them out of there very fast. Good. It was good. Now, first of all, in Alexandria, we were supposed to train some of the men here. And then we had a spy that also needs to move on. Here in Meroe, we're gonna have to invest even more. This is not gonna bring us anything, so we're just gonna build the lightly Romanized province then. And the question is what to do with this 56 years old spy. Where can we send him? Let's send him down here then. And then we'll see. Although we have actually explored that area. Yeah, let's go with normal tax rate. I like that. In Meroe, it doesn't matter. That people will be unsatisfied. In Pergamon, we have discovered an agent. Of course, also develop this region a little bit. Even if it's going to cost us a lot. Selman besieged by Arcos Seleucia. And they have a pretty strong army, but I think that we should be able to defend against them. Now they got all of their troops inside, and they are coming with another general. Let's get rid of him. In fact, let's kill him. Can we just kill him? Yes, we can. Now, if I'm gonna auto-resolve, we're not gonna kill him, so we need to kill him, so let's go. Now, he's of course very far away. I'm not quite sure where he is. There he is. In fact, it seems that he's arriving now. So let's go towards him now. Now, I don't have the best of troops here. So he's now is gonna stay over there. Okay, that's alright with me. Let's just move on then. Important is that we're gonna kill him, this general. After that, I want to unite our troops and go and besiege them in Alexandria. In Antioch. I mean, in Antioch. Will this guy be able to... These guys be able to attack them? 155. I guess they're already firing at him, but this is not gonna move anything. So once they're gonna charge, I will try to encircle them. They got 80 and we got 155, so double the amount as they have. Let's attack them then. He cannot retreat because he retreated already. Right, time to move there, and then we're gonna attack from behind. 79. They have lost already one man. Oh, it's all over. Okay. Now let's finish the battle, and then it's gonna be all over. Come on, it should be all over. Up to the last man. Unbelievable. Now let's see if we can come back. Yes, we can come back. I also can retrain some men here. So let's see. We have lost, I think, one unit or something. I'm not quite sure about that. But it might be the case. Let's just recruit some more levy hoplites because I think they are the best available troops that we can retrain. Here we're also gonna have to fight the battle. But they are not on a bridge, which is good. Now they're gonna of course retreat or fight, I'm not quite sure about that. Let's go. I think they're gonna retreat and we're gonna be able to attack them again. For example, with our entire army inside the settlement and completely destroy them. That way they're not gonna be able to send that many troops like in such a short amount of time. So let's start a battle. I'm not quite sure what they will do, we'll see about that. Let's put some of our guys in defense stance so they're not gonna be butchered. Alright, but as I said, I think they're gonna retreat. They're not gonna stand and fight. As far as I know. Once our allies will arrive, they're gonna start fleeing. And we're gonna go after them and defeat them. If we can, of course. Let's go after them. So these guys too. Okay, we got them. Second unit of Dacia Noble Cavalry. They are fleeing. But these guys are being caught here and I hope they were gonna kill them. 6 units left. Doesn't really look that way. Let's just send some reinforcement. Okay, they are dead. And of course they are just fleeing, which means that this battle is over. They haven't lost, only they lost 1%, 7%, whatever. These are the Babylonians. It's all over, right? Clear victory, that's good. Alright, that was good. Nice. I was hoping that we're gonna be able to send him back on a bridge, but it simply is not possible. So I'm just gonna send this army 2 more units. We cannot recruit any mercenaries, unfortunately. What about here? No, we cannot recruit any mercenaries. And this one has been built, but this one is not going to be built, so let me just build that. I think you can also build a Romanized province. Of course, let's just have this building, because this is the most important. They have retreated here. They have indeed a lot of troops down here. I'm gonna send this cavalry unit, and here these 2 units. Now he's gonna have an almost full army, and we're gonna wait until we're gonna have even more troops now. Just gonna recruit more because we got plenty of population. Even if this is gonna mean a lot of money spending. I'm gonna try to move closer to Carthage. So let's go with our general. Here we can get mercenaries, and I mean like a lot. It is good to know. Although it's not gonna be any use because we don't have any other general that's gonna ride in this area. We're gonna have to focus on taking out the Syracuse here with these 2 armies. The question is, how are we going to do that? Because Antiochia is very well defended. We cannot make it. We cannot even unite our forces here. And here we don't even have enough troops. Why is this guy restricted like that? I have no idea. And all I can do here is to gather some more mercenaries, or maybe not. Not much that we're gonna need even more troops for these 2 armies, that's for sure. 2 more units, let's just send them. They cannot. Now they can go. Alright, that's good. Good. And 2 more units. And yeah, just these archers, they're gonna be better. So we have full armies now. These 2 armies are full armies. So what we are recruiting right now, they're just gonna stay inside the settlement. This is alright, I guess. 800, we could also recruit some more men down here. We could send, for example, a general out in this area. But not yet, because I want, first of all, to have this general being fully retrained. Having full army. And then we're gonna also send him towards Harax. Try to take it, and then we're gonna also try to go against this settlement as well. It is time to return to Roma. Well, he's not going to return to Roma because he has to stay there and defend what we have got. Arretium, Capua. We have trained a lot of units, didn't we? And retrained. Alright, so here there's nothing else to do. What are our fleets doing? Because I cannot even see them.
Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain. Ready to sail. Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Imperatores.
This guy could be sound. He has just a few troops, so this is nothing worth. Now we're just gonna send him right here, and then he's gonna get some troops from inside. Same thing here. Alright, so our troops are moving. It doesn't seem that someone's gonna attack us here. I said that I want to wait. Now we're gonna build even more stuff, of course. Got a Macedonian diplomat. Let's try to make alliance with him. Would not be of their benefit. Well, this is what it is. But against the Pontus is also not gonna be of benefit. Let's bring the spy here near the Dacians. Maybe we're gonna be able to make peace with the Dacians at one point. Right, I think we should move our troops further, or we can just wait a little bit longer. Let's just wait a little bit longer then. Right, there is nothing else. Hang on a second, we can build something around here. Got a good tax rate. I'm just gonna build a light Romanized province. Same thing here. Public order doesn't really seem to be that good, but I think they were doing alright. Now let's see, losses must be very high, very big. And Lixus again, we are having some trouble. Of course, the public order is the tax rate is too high. This is not a good thing. Let me just recruit some more units. And now we're able to move on then. We really train these troops in Alexandria, by the way. Yes, we have. We are training them right now. Alright, then let's go on with the game. And there it is. The mighty rebel town that we are just about to take. The Arabs. Oh no, they are betraying us as well, and we have no troops down there. We're gonna have to send an army to destroy them. Man, I cannot believe that we are also at war with the Arabs. We are at war with basically everyone. We're just gonna be at war also with the Germans, Pontus, and Macedon. This must be betrayal. No, it's just war. It's not betrayal, it's just war. Alright, so we're not gonna make it there. We're gonna have to send this huge army to defeat them. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to attack anyway. They didn't build anything. So we're gonna get rid of them very soon. And here... got indeed a lot of troops. What are they gonna do with this army? They're gonna attack us here. But they're not gonna be able to do much. Sure, so I'm just gonna need to recruit more troops because I don't want to see an attack. Another attack from the Arabians. They could have attacked us there, but I think they missed the chance. Okay, how about income? Very small. I think we're gonna have to train more troops here. It's not gonna be any better. Maybe we're gonna be able to train mercenaries, so I'm gonna go on with that. And I will upgrade it. Right, some more troops down here is also gonna be very helpful. And I was also trying to recruit more troops in Bosra, but it doesn't matter. Now it is what it is. Now theoretically we could attack in Syracuse. If I'm gonna arrive here, then they could besiege Sidon, but I'm gonna go after them. We're gonna be able to fight a battle right here, and I think that we can destroy them with that general. Actually, this guy's gonna move forward. I don't have to do anything with him. Now they're gonna try to besiege us again here. That's what can we recruit. We can recruit a lot of units, luckily. Yeah, these guys will be alright. And here we're recruiting a lot anyway. Let's just send more troops to this man. 2 more units and we're done here. Right, now he's gonna have a full army that I would like to send forward as well. Even if the Parthians will arrive and they'll besiege us again. Can get 1 more unit of mercenaries, but I don't think this is what I want. So this one, I think I'm gonna have to destroy it. Even if public order is gonna go down, I don't care. Because otherwise you're not gonna have this building being built. And then we're gonna build a Romanized province. Because I think we can do it. Could use a few more units. I think they're gonna besiege us again in Arbella. And I hope that we're gonna be able to resist. Now I'm just gonna keep, hang on a second. Let me keep this army here because this will attract the Parthian armies and they're gonna be busy fighting us in here. Which of course they're not gonna make it. I mean they're not gonna get through. And soon we're gonna besiege Carax that I hope we're gonna take. We'll see about that. Then we're gonna move on in the north and against this settlement. If we're gonna be able to do something. Okay, now what our fleet's doing? They're just arriving, but there is an empty fleet. Here we got a unit. Here I think gonna attack 8 turns until surrender. Or are they gonna try to weaken us? Alright, these guys, we can retrain them in Italy, of course. So let's send them back over there. And this general... Now we have a lot of generals, right? I don't know, is this general too poor? If you're gonna get him out, now it's gonna be much better. You can also increase the tax rate. So we're just gonna let him stay there, whatever. And let me send this unit onto these guys here, this army. So we can have a wonderful army with this 50 years old family member. I'm not gonna recruit new mercenaries now because we need to think a little bit of our finances. Let's see what else happened. I'm just spending way too much money that we can make right now. We're gonna have to gather a lot of troops from all over the empire and expand further. There are, however, some challenges of this game, I have to say. Construction report and recruitment report, so we got more legionaries now in Italy. That is looking good. Here we're just gonna wait and besiege them. I don't want to assault them. I want to have minimal damage. Now we have another massive army that we could send forward. Let's just send it right here in Rome or near Rome. Can we build something in Rome? No, no recruitment, nothing. And we can give him 2 more units. So I was thinking about a catapulte and a cohorts evocata. So this one is gonna have a fantastic army down here. With this army we can conquer the whole world. Wait, we can retrain with these guys. That's good that I managed to see. We got a defense of 31. And it costs a lot to retrain them, but it doesn't matter. And he's gonna get also another catapulte. But he has actually too many Scorpionis and catapulte. Too many siege equipment, I guess. I think I'm gonna send the unit of Antesignani to him. And now he's gonna have a really good army. Because these catapults are good, but not too many. In increased number, they're just not helpful. So he's just gonna wait there for the time being. And let's see what is going on. I could, of course, recruit more troops here. Because the Germans might attack us. They have so many full stacks down here. Let's increase the force that we have here, because I think that the Germans might attack us at one point. Okay, so I think we're able to move on now. We are again on minus. But the situation is now stable. Let's go on with the game. Tiles. Let's see if the Arabs would like to make peace. Okay, so I knew they're gonna attack. They have arrived with their full army in Antioch. Luckily, we're gonna defeat them or not. I'm not quite sure. It says the balance is in our favor. We got a lot of wonderful troops down here. We could retrain them if they're gonna lose. But if you're gonna win, we might be able to besiege Antioch for the first time. If you're gonna take Antioch, it's gonna be all over with Syracuse. They will be destroyed. So we're gonna start the battle already. It seems that is this crossing, right? Where they're gonna try to cross. So that means that we're gonna have to prepare very good for this attack, because basically we could completely defeat them. For example, with these guys here. I send them in this area, so they're gonna be able to fire very nicely. Same thing here. You can fire from a very long distance, and they should just be alright over there. Now we have these guys here. They're gonna be the backbone of our defense. And these little guys here as well, because we cannot retrain them. So we can already group them together. What else do we have? We have some very poor spearmen that I would also like to send and fight. As well. We're gonna have some skirmishers in this area. And we got the legionaries. And some other units as well. And these guys as well. Alright, so this is what we got. Now I don't think they're gonna be able to cross through our forces here. I doubt that this is going to happen. Did I forget someone? No, we haven't forgotten anyone. Okay, so I think we're able to start a battle. Now I would like to send our units farther. They're just gonna try to cross in there, that's for sure. This is where they will try to arrive. Let's go. Okay, these guys managed to get into the water. I'm not sure what they exactly are doing right now. Okay, they can stay there. Chariots. Okay, that's it. Now, our guys are already firing. This is really good. So let's see if they're gonna attack. Now, this is how it looks like. It doesn't really look very good, but I'm pretty sure that we will be able to defend against them, especially with this unit. Where are they? These guys here. They are the best. Now they're just gonna have to stay there with their phalanx. And that's it. And they are doing it. Now I think I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for the enemy to find a way. Oh, I forgot about this cavalry. Let's send them in. And our heavy equipment is already firing. I got a Scorpionus and a Ballista. They're not the best, but they're just gonna bring some damage to the enemy. And, This is, I think, what's left of their army after the battle on the bridge that we have lost last turn. So is not much left, honestly. Look at them, they got only one carrier, I think. Oh, these guys are firing with some big bombs. It looks like some kind of catapult. 30 midnight storm projectors. But these guys, I think, can break some walls, gates. Okay, you can stop and stay where you are. You don't have to keep running or something. Alright, I guess this is cool. So I'm just gonna wait for them to arrive. I hope this is gonna happen today. Fighting on these crossings is never, or not always, a good thing, but it is sometimes something necessary in order to defeat the enemy. Otherwise I could wait and gather more armies and then attack them or so, but... right now our purpose is to take Seleucia and I think Antioch, and I think we're gonna take them out. We have a very good chance to do so. So our siege or heavy equipment, it seems that is running out of ammo now. My god, they just killed him directly, Captain Arastos. That went so fast and was so efficient, and now here they come. They are very frustrated, I guess, because they have lost their captain. They can come to butcher. You got some archers there, Hellenic slingers, they're firing Cretan archers. Well, I think they must be their mercenary units. Our guys will also start firing at them very soon. Although it doesn't seem that they are weakened then. This doesn't weaken them, does it? 94, 93, 89, 88. They're just losing a few men up there indeed. $81. Okay, our guys are doing a very good thing actually. 79. So one unit of Hellenistic elite infantry suffered a lot of casualties. They're suffering even more casualties right now as we speak. They're also warmed up. Someone's also firing at our Arab cavalry and Eastern cavalry. What the difference is. Warmed up, 151. Then heavy spearmen. They have indeed very powerful units, but we got even more powerful units. That is the truth. Now they have already started to fire Hellenic elite phalanx. The problem is that they got these Cretan archers. They're gonna wipe out our entire army here. This is what might happen. Companion cavalry. Okay, so the battle has started. Now I'm not quite sure what is gonna happen next. Except that I hope that we're gonna be able to defend against them. Oh, wait a minute. Some of them are retreating, but unfortunately they are retreating on the right direction. I'm not gonna be able to butcher them. All of them are retreating. I don't know, are they afraid? Hang on a second. That means that I can send our cavalry to deal with them. But I'm not gonna do that yet because of this phalanx unit. Though this would be a big mistake. Anyway, these guys will come back, I think. What did they lost? 15%. This is just nothing. They need to lose their entire army. 151 royal. We're losing more men because of their Cretan archers. This is the biggest problem that we're facing right now. Cohorts Advocata did a great job. Now they're coming back. And moving forward. So I just think we're losing a lot of classical hoplites here. But what about then these guys as well? Royal foot guards are also retreating now. We don't have any Cretan archers. One of Cretan archers will make such a big difference. Indeed, they are so good. So they are retreating like in mass. Oh man, they are really retreating like hell. Let me just take the risk and jump into with our general. If it's gonna be killed, I won't care too much. But it doesn't look good here. Hellenic elite phalanx, those guys are not gonna break that easily. No, it doesn't really look very good. No, let's just move him back before he's gonna fall. I hope he's not gonna fall. He's completely being caught in there. I thought this is going to break them, but it seems not. And I don't think he's gonna be caught. I don't think he's gonna be killed anymore. Let me send our legionaries forward anyway. He has lost just some men for nothing. He didn't even manage to kill anyone. Okay, let's try to move forward. Not like that. Just in order with your phalanx. Not gonna work. Whatever. Now our guys are taking some casualties. They still got 93 royal foot guards. And we also got the cohorts evocata fighting the force line. 2 units of cohorts of legionaries are fighting force line. That's why they are being broken, but they are also taking a lot of casualties. Our guys are being blocked now. This is their best army. If you can defeat this, they're never gonna be able to put up another army like that again. Just standing there were Hellenistic elite units. "15 Hellenic elite phalanx, but they got another one. That is the problem. Hellenic heavy spearmen, they're also fighting like crazy. I think they're trying to use their phalanx, but they don't really, doesn't really seem they can do that. And these are the units with whom we're taking most of casualties, which are the best units that we have. I shouldn't have sacrificed them like that. And their archers are still firing. They were supposed to still fire. I think they're out of supplies. They're out of ammo. Is this battle even gonna finish or what? Let's see, they got lost 50% of their troops, 31 only. That doesn't look good at all. They're barely losing a man. Listen to the guys forward them. They're also coming with their Hellenic elite phalanx. But this Hellenistic foot guard, at one moment they were, you know, broken, and now they're not broken, they keep fighting. Send them as well into the quarter mile, and I want to send these guys too. $50-49. Okay, some of them are broken again. Their second unit is broken. The losses should rise 37% only. Basically, we have taken more losses than they did. Because most of them are just gonna be retrained, you know, in Antioch. Cappadocian Hillman. Basically, our 2 units of legionaries have been butchered. Okay, they are retreating now. 39%, unbelievable. These units are extraordinary. Imagine they're gonna be able to retrain them in Antioch, and we have never achieved anything. This is gonna cost them money and manpower, like a lot. Finally, they are retreating, like all of them. Hang on a second. Let's go after them before they're gonna be able to recover. And I'm not gonna end the battle. I'm just gonna wait until yeah, they're just retreating with their archers. I'm just gonna wait until we're gonna wipe them out, all of them. It's gonna be very important to kill them. Let's go after them then. Those guys, they are retreating. Once they will do. Yeah, it's all over. Let's finish it. They still got 700 men left. It's unbelievable. They managed to recover a lot, I think. Are they gonna attack us again? No, but they left that town. They will attack us again, though. No, Battle of Buridava. Oh, look at this family member. Oh man, they got so many Dacian noble foot guards. Dacian retainer shock cavalry. Light phalanx. This is going to be a difficult battle, mark my word. 35 Dacian bodyguard, and he's a family member, 109 bodyguards. This guy's having 72, he's also a family member. Right. Let's see if we're gonna be able to kill him here. Kill them both, actually. Start deployment, but not there. Here. Oh, we got 2 units off. This is looking good. Let's start the battle. So all of our troops will start firing. Again, this crazy shit that I hate. No, actually we're gonna start fire as well. Stop and fight. Okay, now we can send our cavalry, so let's send them right away. For example, right there. And let's see what they will do. We should win this battle and we should take this town, this settlement. We go on the other side. Dacian skirmishers, just run away. Shit, they are firing. Those bloody skirmishers, they are just firing. $83, alright, we did them a lot of damage. Who's attacking there? Dacian retainer shock cavalry. Yeah, just frustrated by our cavalry. 77. I think they're gonna capture them, but it doesn't matter. Oh, they have attacked us already with the Dacian heavy phalanx. Let's take them there. And there. Shit, our cavalry, our Scythian cavalry has been caught, unfortunately. They'll try to flank us with those troops. This is how it looks like. And they have charged with one of their bodyguards. They got 2 units. They got a lot of units of shock cavalry. That is, I guess, the problem. And do we have any archers otherwise? No, we don't have. Come on, guys, are you gonna attack or what? You can kill this general. Okay, let's just don't waste time then. Just charge into them as well. Pretty important to kill all of them. "22 left. Let's go after those skirmishers then. They still got a lot of troops down there fighting. And some units over there. He's trying to avoid it. But we're gonna take care of him. What is he doing? Is he gonna try to retreat? No. We're gonna kill him. So one of their generals is gonna die very soon. That was a nice victory. Notoporos per drobeta. Oh, we got a lot of guys that are retreating right now because they have charged us. So let's get close to them. Yeah, the problem is that they are attacking. They are encircling our troops. They also got some units that are retreating, but it doesn't look good at all. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Dacian light phalanx, so they're gonna be easy to kill. It's gonna be a 101. And now they are coming in with their Dacian foot noble guards. They got a lot of them. Light phalanx. They got a lot of them. Oh shit, they're arriving from everywhere. I don't think it's gonna look very good. Now I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do on that flank, honestly. Let me just see how the situation will develop. Let's send some more reinforcements here. They might be able to defeat us here. Yes. They might. What else do we have here? That's all we got? Oh man, this doesn't look good at all. Let's send the troops forward then. I guess I would have need more legionaries. That would have been much better. And their general is still alive. He still got even one more unit over there. Looks like they got more units than we have, although they actually don't. Oh, they got a lot of units, man. They got a lot of units. All of our armies are retreating now. It doesn't look good at all. Let's charge them. They just seem to have more units than we have somehow. This is very strange. Yeah, they managed to completely wipe us out. It's unbelievable. Where is their general? Now they are of course attacking with their general too, and they have super heavy infantry. So there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do except losing the battle. That is pathetic as it can be, but as I said, look at them. Also, all of our legionaries are retreating. I'm gonna try to fight as much as possible, but just not gonna work. Cannot believe they managed to win this battle. This is unbelievable. Even our general is retreating. That was so pathetic. That is unbelievable how pathetic that is. That we have lost this battle to the Dacians. They had such a formidable army. I cannot believe that. And somehow I guess that I didn't arrange the troops very well, honestly. That was the problem. Now they hesitated to attack us. Although this guy's not going to be able to move too far away here. I don't even know what to do with him. Could still arrive. Could get some mercenaries or get some troops from here or something like that. But this army is in tatters. Now I could of course retrain them. Let me just send them back and retrain them. Get them some 3 more units in order to be able to defend. Alright, that's enough, and let's recruit 2 more units of these guys in order to have some more troops down here. And we should just send them back and retrain them. The question is, what can we retrain? Only these guys here. So here. Basically, we were supposed to have enough troops, but it seems not. Alright, he is having something interesting. It was very pathetic over there. Alliance between Greeks and Macedons, means the Macedons might attack us at any moment. But not Pontus, not yet. $10,000 projected profits. As good as nothing. 10,000 denarii is nothing. We suddenly have no... We suddenly have no trade rights, nothing. All we can do is just move on and keep conquering. Knaus narrow terrains, chance to improve the mood of the populace. Alright, he seemed to be the next governor. Okay, so we have trained some troops here also. We got a family member, 38 years old, that I would also like to send immediately, so he should go out right away with his cavalry. And recruitment import in Epidamos, we have built a very big construction, but I also think that we got a very nice price reduction here, so that I think that we should build everything we can, or if not everything, then most of these buildings. And it's winter, which means that we're not going to be able to do much. Now there is another attack here. If we're gonna... They're also attacking there. But this one can move a lot, because he's in very good shape. Let's get closer anyway. Just to make sure that we're gonna attack them there very well. I think we can fight a battle here. I cannot get any other reinforcements. Yeah, it's gonna be a big battle with the Pontus, but I think that we should be able to wipe them out with the armies that we have.
Brave warriors!
Let's start the battle already. So we got a lot of troops, but we're gonna have even more, and I think that we should be able to destroy them. This is what we got here. Alright, cool. Now they're already attacking us. Eastern Medium Cavalry and Bodyguard, late Bodyguard. They got an army with 2 bodyguards and a lot of cavalry. This doesn't look good at all. Let's just wait for them here then. I rely on our reinforcements, I guess. They might also be able to retreat, but let's just see if they're gonna do so. They're just wiping out our... shouldn't let that happen. Also, let's send our general as well. This will butcher their Arab cavalry unit. 64 Eastern Medium Cavalry. They got really a lot. Let's send these guys as well. And our allies are also almost there. Let's send these guys too. You can stop. You can also stop. You can go right there. Just get out of there. I have to kill one of their general. Parthian late bodyguard. Oh, we have to be careful because they are taking with the second one. Where is the Triari? Come back here. And send our Triari. Since they are moving back, let's send them back as well. I'm gonna say they got another massive cavalry of Eastern. Okay, we're just gonna send them to destroy that unit as well. Let's see if we're gonna kill one of their general. I think we're gonna destroy their cavalry. We should be alright. I'm not sure who died there. I hope not our allied general. 16. I think they're gonna fight a lot. Hellenistic native spearmen. Well, I'm gonna have to be careful with them. They are retreating now. We just... So one is dead. Let's go after those Hellenic spearmen now. Okay, let's go after them there as well. They must have another general right there. Let's send the troops against him. We're gonna have to kill him as well. I'm not gonna end the battle until I'm gonna see him dead. Gonna send everything we got against him, especially our general, which is so good. All right, I think we're done here. Nabarzan Zandig, and we are the one to attack. So they must have some other troops that I think they are just fleeing right now, but there must be another unit around here that we could chase with our own cavalry, some Iranian spearmen. Yeah, I think they're retreating, honestly. It's good because we killed 2 of the Parthian generals. That is looking very good, actually. But I think, unfortunately, we have lost 1 general ourselves. And the second army has been untouched, unfortunately. We have lost a few men and our allies as well. Battle of Babylonia in 177 BC. Now they have retreated as well. And this dude can come back here and stay there. And we have lost a general here, a very good general. That is a big, big, big catastrophe. That wasn't supposed to happen. Of course, now we have a captain that is staying there. And we got this guy also that with whom we might be able. Big loss. Here we cannot train anything, we cannot do anything. That is a big problem. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to retrain new generals down here. Curious to see if they're going to be able to attack. Where are they going to go? Just like right here. This army is untouched. Yeah, they got a new general candidate for adoption. I'm pretty sure about that. In Edessa, things are looking good. And we had another battle here to fight against the Arabs. And here, unfortunately, we cannot move forward. Now, they moved back because they have seen the danger that is approaching Seleucia. They got still a lot of troops here. They're gonna retrain and a big army here. Now, unfortunately, I cannot arrive. I would arrive here and try to stop them. They would have been so cool. But I cannot do that because I have to deal with Arabs. Losses are, of course, huge. Now another army is arriving, but they are still very, very far away. This one is gonna be very good, actually. Right, and this army too. So we're just gonna need more fleets to carry all of those armies, I guess.
Awaiting your command.
Right, so we're gonna have to fight the battle here. Let's go for it.
Sir, attack!
They got only Ethiopian spearmen, some Sabine noble infantry. We should easily be able to defeat them. And after that, I know they're gonna attack again. We're just gonna have to increase the forces here, because otherwise we're gonna have some trouble. They start the battle, so they are just in front of us. We're gonna send our missile units very far away to take care of them. Alright, cool. We got some guys that are firing, but alright, but the rest are not doing anything. Which means that we could move them forward a little bit. They are still not firing. It looks pathetic, man. What are these skirmishers waiting? Let's just wait for them. We think they're gonna arrive. Ethiopian spearmen. Oh, they're not gonna be able to. They are actually able to retreat, but I think they don't want to do it. Red Sea Axe Infantry. Let's charge them. We also don't have the best of infantry, I know that. Yeah, they are retreating. Let's get in action with our generals. Hang on a second, because I think they are retreating, all of them. So to disrupt them, they are trying to flee now, because they have taken a lot of losses. Now our general is taking losses. I mean, he's basically being butchered. No, not against those spearmen, just move out of there. Alright, that's okay. So they have lost a little bit of troops. We have lost almost nothing, and our allies have lost also not a single unit, I think. Nabataya, 177 BC, but we're gonna have to increase this, the defenses here. Runner. No, I don't think that they're gonna come back anytime. Oh, they have retreated here. Oh, let's go. Let's go after them then. Here, the problem is that we don't have too much manpower, but I'm still gonna have to retrain them. Another good thing is that we can get some reinforcements here, which is very good, because we're gonna try to move forward against the Syracuse, of course. I think they're gonna try to attack with this old man, this army here at also at this point. Gonna have to make sure that we're gonna survive this, and the rest, let's just defend against possible more armies that the Arabs will send. We also got some troops here as well that we have just retrained. You can definitely increase the public rate, the tax rate. This is looking very good. And I guess that's it this time. Let's just check the finance minus 11,000. We're just gonna have to wait here until all the troops will get into position. Here we got a lot of armies to send indeed. I mentioned generals and everything. And we might have another army to send, but I'm just gonna wait now to see what's gonna happen. So we have this problem with the Dacians. Now, what is gonna happen? We're gonna send in Boridava this dude here. Well, we don't even have roads. Let's send this dude back to Boridava, and this one we're gonna send him back for training. Whatever we can retrain those troops. Situation is looking stable here with the Germans. We got almost full units everywhere. I don't think that they're gonna be able to attack us. I was just hoping they're gonna attack the rebels right here. But it seems that this is not happening as well. 67 years old. And there are no any other troops. We got only one unit that we're sending. You can get inside them. 40 years old, spy. Superior spy. Just gonna build everything that could bring us some money. And I guess that's it. Now let's see how are we doing in our settlements. We got indeed a huge empire, but it just seems that it doesn't really look good, everything. I think we're gonna have to upgrade this here. Still 65. 70. Now it's looking good. It's looking better. I'm also gonna build that building in Bykor because we're just gonna need it to upgrade the settlement. Otherwise, it's gonna have some real trouble. And yes, that being said, I'm gonna end the recording here because I think I have played enough, and we're gonna continue next time this wonderful campaign. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.